Good morning. How's everyone doing?
Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are at in the world, and welcome to the Savanh Family Show. And remember, everyone has bad days, and to communicate, really, we need to be there for one another and through good and bad times. So, the big question is this. How do married couples like us, who have busy schedules, run high-performing businesses, face challenges daily, raise multiple children,
and yet still remain in love, passionate, and happy like when we first dated?
That is the question, and this show will give you the answers.
Welcome to the Savanh Family Show.
Master your relationship, your life, and your business now.
Welcome back.
Yes, welcome.
So whenever we are doing our episodes, we are going to have a movement that it's called, the Grateful Movement, Celebrate a Win Movement. What are some of the things that you are happy, feeling blessed about, feeling very grateful for, or something that you can celebrate the wins on? So I know that my baby has a huge celebration.
Oh yes, we are on. So our business, one of our businesses is helping business owners take their business online, right? Those that are needing help, that need to work with the team and need to essentially have somebody, a step-by-step guide, as well as, little tech challenge, and really to have somebody, a live team to kind of work with. So we're doing that. And the coolest part is, again, it's really, I feel blessed and grateful, and really to celebrate the win. Why? Because it's, when it actually works, right? So, we're teaching them to do live, and then to do live events on virtual, and then ultimately take it and convert it to auto. So the thing that I'm really loved celebrating is the fact that we are, I believe that the best example of leadership is leadership by example, and the ability to actually do the work and what we're, practice what we're preaching, right? Really show what we're teaching is important. So we just converted this week our live funnel into an auto webinar funnel, so it's pretty amazing. So it's I'm very happy about it.
That's a really long win.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
So my win for that is, the reason why we are starting to teach people how to put their business online is so that you can save time and spend more time with your family. That's ultimately the ultimate goal. So for me to celebrate that is, we have actually successfully going to duplicate him 1,008 times a week without him physically doing the work.
Yeah.
So if you want to know more about that, click on the link down below, and we will be able to share it with you.
Yes.
The number one reason why, in the past, we feel like, Daddy's never really around is because Daddy is really working very hard and not too smart, because, he will just do that presentation 1,000 times. So now we found a way for Daddy to do 1,000 times on the presentation without doing 1,000 times.
Very important to talk about, because in family is very important. That's why we have a family day, right?
Yep.
So our whole theme of us is relationship, personal development, business, and obviously intimate relationship in our family. So today is Family Day, and again, if this is your first time watching us, just wanted to welcome you guys. My name is Savanh.
Yep.
My beautiful, amazing, beautiful wife and business partner, Phyllis Savanh.
The smart one.
The smart one.
The working hard one, the working smart one. Okay.
Hard workers are smart too. Okay, but we just love working hard. And so the title to this training, we're going to continue our episode of the 10 Secrets to a Happy Family, and today's topic is how to love smart. How to love smart. Are you loving smart? Text it down below. Comment down below. Let us know. Are you loving smart? Yes, and we're going to share with you really, 3 tips today. And what is loving smart, right? So the very first tip is to really listen to each other instead of just really hearing each other, right?
Yes.
Sometimes, a lot of times we listen, or we hear, we talk, and just kind of getting ready to kind of respond. But listening to each other really allows you to love smart, right? And what I mean by that is really to kind of, in order to listen to each other smartly, is really to be there present, to be in the moment, to listen to your children, listen to your wife, listen to your spouse, your husband, and really just kind of see what they're actually going through, right?
Yes.
Walking in their shoes and experiencing what their everything from their emotions, what they're thinking, how they're feeling, everything. So that is very, very important. So
Yes, I think this is very crucial, especially. I don't want to say this, but I'm gonna say it. Especially for the men out there. A lot of time, I know. We wanted to communicate with you because through communication we find love inside, right? And I found that in the past, my baby here, and not just my baby. I noticed that that's kind of like a habit of a man. Usually after we said like the first five words, and then the rest of them, you kind of just allow it to just kind of flow by. And then we will always ask you, hey, what did I say? And very smartly, you usually will be able to pick out the last 5 words too. So it's the start of the 5 word and the end of the 5 words. Like, what did I say? Oh, you just talk about this and this. I said, but what do I really say? They're like, can you repeat that again? So, listen to each other instead of just hearing it. Sometimes, me, myself, I kind of get guilty too because, my son sometimes will tell me a very long story, and I will start to turn from listening to hearing because it was too long. So I need to learn how to summarize it and, throw the hook in, the cliffhanger in so that, everybody can listen very well. However, again, I think it's a skill set. I just learned from Eckhart Tolle yesterday to focus on the present and don't allow your brain to wander. That's why a lot of people started to do meditation so that they can focus on the moment. So again, focus on the moment. Make sure that you listen to each other instead of hearing it, because when you listen it, you actually get into the brain and get into the soul.
Yes. And then second tip we have is be responsive and not reactive. Be responsive and yes, so you're there, you're present, you're emotionally connected, right? You're listening. You're not too busy, right? And one of the things that I am making a huge effort on is to really be there present when I used to work and just work or be in like a phone or something like that, or reading something, and when my family's present, my children, my wife, I put those things down, put those things away and be present with them, right?
Yes.
Even TV, I'll turn it off and things like that. And sometimes my wife's like, "Oh, just turn it on. It's okay." No, it's okay. I wanna be here with you guys, right?
Yep.
So that's really being responsive and not reactive, because then you're in the moment. You're really hearing things out and you're seeing things way before it actually happens, so you don't have to react.
Yes, absolutely. And Claire actually have said that, she also agree. She said that, people have short attention span. Absolutely, man. Even myself right now.
We have an attention span less than a goldfish. Scientifically, humans, just read this. A goldfish has 7-second, attention span. We have 6.7 seconds. So
yes.
This is true.
Yes, Claire. And again, also, with this, be responsive and not reactive. I think a lot of time, we don't really have a lot of self-love. I have to say this. Most people doesn't have a lot of self-love, and most people have a lot of self-doubt. And when you are hearing what people are saying, sometimes they're just expressing what they have. However, you usually will take that and transfer it and make it personal for yourself. And then you react to whatever they say. And then, again, this happened to our relationship quite a bit. Sometimes, even our team members, sometimes I would, have a joke with them, and all of a sudden you will hear one of the members like, "Hey, Bob, this is not really what it is." And I was like, "Hey, I didn't really brought you up. Why did you react towards it?" Right? And I think as relationship, I think that's very important too. I know that a lot of the fight that we have in the past, at least 50% of them, it actually started just because it's reactive. We took it personal, and then we react upon what they say, instead of just really listen to it, be responsive, and really understand that it's really not about you. And again, the key is, if it is about you, the other person will let you know that, hey, it is your fault, okay? It is your fault. But at this moment, it is not. We just want to express to you how we feel.
Yes.
So again, it's very important that we wanted to make sure that we do that. Make sure that we're responsive but not reactive, because we do not want to be radioactive.
Yes. And then tip number 3 we have is don't leave anyone out, right? We're a family for a reason, right? I talked about family.
Yes.
The word family to us is father and mother. I love you, right?
Yes.
That's what we believe in. And God, gift for me, in terms of family gift, as a gift, I look at it as gift, as God invented families to be together, right? So that's our acronym for the word. So don't leave anyone out. We have There's, I've seen some families that have favored other, children above others, right? Another child or things like that. It's not, the two basic really human fears in life, in humans, is the fear of not being enough and the fear of not being loved, right? That's always a fear. It doesn't matter if you're a guy, girl, that's just, something that we fear the most. So don't leave anyone out. So make sure that everybody belongs, everybody feels good enough, that they are perfect, really the way they are, that they're growing continuously. So, okay.
Yes, and just like what, Joe, hey, thanks, Joe, you're back again. I love it. And just like you said, most, not just some family, I think most family actually reacted right away when, things doesn't go their way.
Yes.
And not, again, it's not their fault, because it is the default mode.
Mm-hmm.
We live in that default mode for a long time. And this is the reason why we wanted to have our channel right here, because we want to let other people know about it. It's not our fault. It's just the way we're being brought up. And is it our parents' fault? It's not their fault either, because the truth is we never go to school on how to raise children, or we never really go to school on how to be the best lover, right? I mean, we never really learn. We just kind of, looking into what other people are doing and just do it ourselves. Right. And we just, see, and then we don't know whether it's right or wrong. We just do it,
Yes.
like we just do it, so again, that's the reason why we created this channel. We wanted to let other people know that right now we are spending a lot of time and money into how to be a better person. And what I'm saying is how to feel the freedom, how to have that happiness. And the most important thing too is how can we, raise our children to not be like us. There's nothing wrong with us. We just want them to be better. To be yes. And again, just kind of like what C said, don't leave anyone out. I think, growing up, as a woman, I'm very masculine, right? And people are like, why are you so masculine? Because, growing up, I have to be very strong. I cannot be emotionally charged, because if I am less than who I am, then the family will leave me out. At least that's how I feel. I was reacting towards it. I think that they will leave me out if I'm not at the benchmark that I need to be. So I'm always at the benchmark. I'm never letting myself go. I'm never relaxed. And I think sometimes, I don't think parents do it on purpose. However, we do have these skills like, is so-and-so doing better than you? Is brother doing better than you? Or is the neighbor doing better than you? Right now growing up, yep. Yeah. I always make sure that I don't leave anyone out, because I know how it feels when I get left out. And so right now, if my Alex is getting a toy, Troy is gonna get a toy. If Alex is having an ice cream, Troy is gonna get an ice cream. And the better news is, right now, if Troy is buying a secret, what is that called? The secret eggs. Surprise eggs. Yeah, if Troy is getting a surprise egg, Troy will actually automatically get one for Alex, so that they always have one for each other. So again, don't leave anyone out. I think that's very crucial, because that also allows us to give each other a lot of love, so that when love is needed, there is a deposit in here that is enough for us to draw more love out. So, don't leave anyone out, because, you want to always insert the love into the emotional bank account, so that you have enough positive in there. If something happened, the negative, at least, you're not going to overdraft your emotional bank account.
Yes, most definitely. So amazing topic today. Hit the like button. I know that you guys like this a lot. And again, subscribe to our channel here. Let's grow this channel. And really, because when you also subscribe, hit the alert icon, because when we upload new videos and upload new content or go live, you're going to be alerted every single time. So to summarize everything, how to love smartly is to listen to each other instead of just hearing, right? To respond and be responsive, not reactive, and never leave anyone out. So when you do those three things, you are going to be loving each other smart. Okay.
Yes. And just like Claire say, Claire say that, she's very thankful that her family have a very strong relationship. We always try to make time to communicate with each other, even if some of us are working from other places.
Yes.
I think that is so sweet, and that is so amazing. And this is why we wanted to create this movement, to spread this out to the world. because, right now technology is bringing us closer. However, technology also pushing the closest people further. And ultimately, we just want everyone to have an amazing, strong relationship. And some people actually don't have that luxury or the opportunity, or even just know how to do them. I always tell C's, common sense is not so common. When I first come to the state, I don't really eat spaghetti that much. So if you tell me how to make spaghetti, I don't know how to make spaghetti, right? And, I found out that, my friend doesn't know how to make rice. And to me, it's like growing up, I make rice every single day. So it's it's a very common sense for women, actually not women, just all Asians know how to make rice, quote unquote, right? So common sense not so common. So that's why we want to spread this out to the world. And Clay, Joe, Annie, if you guys are here, please just help us spread the word out. Help us, share this with other people if you really find that this is very useful, because that is our passion. We just wanted to impact people's life and make sure that they can smile like us every single day and enjoy life, because life is short and we only live it once.
Yes. So we have previous episodes of this particular series. So if you haven't watched the previous, we're going to be sharing 10 secrets. So this is secret number 3 for us. And again, question of the day is, what are you going to do with your family and to love each other smartly? Are you going to implement these 3 things? Or if there's things that you're actually doing that's better, that can add to this, please share with us as well, so that we can share with the rest of the audience. So we love you. We thank you very much, and have a great day, guys. We'll see you on the next show.
Yes. And thank you so much for putting your comment down below, because that gives us a lot more energy and a lot more juices and a lot more love, so that we can continue doing this. So you guys are amazing. Joe, Claire, thank you so much, and we will talk to you guys soon.
Bye.
See you on the next show.
If you like this show, subscribe now.
Remember, mastery starts here.
See you on the next show.